is how to do this problem. See, it's very clear. Your g of cos x means it's a function of cos x. Okay, just like in place of x, you're having cos x. It's a function of cos x. So how do you do this problem? It is of the form. In the formula, you can see clearly.
Integral 0 to 2a.
Yeah, it is obviously in the form of 0 to 2a. So I'm going to consider. So here, I can say 2a is equal to how much? 2 pi. And your f of x is what?
So that will take some time.
G of
cos x.
Cos x. So if I try to apply the property, so therefore, what is f of 2a minus x? So I get f of 2 pi minus x, which is equal to, what do I get? G of, which is nothing but G of
2
cos
pi.
of, in place of x, I'll put 2 pi minus x, right? So so I'll get G of, again, cos x itself, which is equal to your f of x, isn't it? So thus we have f of 2a minus x is equal to f of x. So how we can write? Therefore, what is the property? 0 to 2a f of x dx. What happens to this?
2 times of
2 times of
0 to
0 to pi.
0 to a f of x
F
dx.
of
This is
x
a property. So this implies, what is my theorem? It says 0 to 2 pi g of cos x becomes another
2 times of
2 times of integral 0 to
0 to pi g of cos x into
g of
dx.
cos x into dx, children. Does it make sense? You happy? So we are going to use this in the upcoming problem to solve it. This is one of the important result. The next question, right? If f of x is equal to f of a plus x, okay, then integral 0 to 2a f of x dx will be equal to 2 times of integral to a f of x dx. So you understand what is happening here? Can I consider this as a result? But before that, you need to solve this properly. See, it is given as 0 to 2a. Yeah, understand it in this way. See, I take a interval 0 to 2a. So what is the midpoint here? A. So can I write integral 0 to 2a f of x dx as integral 0 to a f of x dx plus, what is next? A to
2a.
2a f of x dx. Can I write it like this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in place of, see, they have given f of x is equal to f of a plus x, isn't it? So in that case, what happens if I use the substitution here? Given like x is equal, f of x is equal to f of a plus x, right? So substitute, I'm going to substitute x is equal to a plus n x in the first equation. Maybe here. Okay, so what happened if I do this? What is my dx? If I use a substitution, I have to change everything. So my dx will be equal to, it should be in terms of u. I'll take it like this. So I'll get dx as du. So then what happens to my limit, children? Consider this fellow, a to 2a f of x dx. Inge substitute pannunga. And if you limit and it will change. So when x is equal to a, what happens to u? U becomes 0, right? When x is equal to 2a, what happens to u? U becomes a. You understand? In this case. in this. I'm considering this. So therefore, what happens to 0, I mean a to 2a, f of x dx becomes, I'm going to change it completely. Like limit becomes what?
0
to a, f of
f of a plus x
a
u
plus u du.
du.
But f of a plus u is actually same as
f of
u.
x
f of u only, f of u du, which is same as f of x. Like, you know, you can change the variable also. 0 to a, I can consider it as f of x dx. So what happened now? Instead of this, I can use 0 to a f of x dx. So therefore, what is my 1 becomes 0 to 2a. புரியுதுங்களா? f of x dx
Yes, sir.
is equal to 2 times of 0 to a f of x dx. Is it clear? So the idea is that wherever you're seeing your f of x is equal to f of a plus x, if you find this limit, I can apply it. I can use this as a result. This can also be treated as a result, children. This can also be treated as a result. Please remember all this. This is also a result. In fact, this is also a result. So we all know this concept of even function and odd function. So there are some couple of good problems in your book. And what is the property of even function, odd function? Children?
For a odd function on the integral minus a to a.
The limit will be
Areas.
integral minus a to plus a. Your f of x
f of
dx
x dx
it will be equal to என்னவா இருக்கும்?
0
0 if
when
F of x
f of
minus
x
x
is
equal to minus f of x.
no f of minus x
minus
is
x is equal to
f of minus x
Minus
is
f of
equal to
minus
minus.
f of x.
So what does it mean? Which means this is what function? F
Odd
of x
function.
is
Odd.
f of x is odd. Okay, and if it is even,
2 times of integral 0 to a f of x into dx.
dx. If f of minus x is equal to
f of x
f of x, that is f of x is
even function.
f of x is even. You okay, children? You happy? We'll do a couple of problems based on this. So this is again an important result. Cannot afford to forget all this, children. Good. So by looking at the limit, you can decide whether it is even or odd. I mean, whether you can use this property. I told you how to categorize the problem by looking at the limit itself. So if I give you, let's take an example. Let's take a question here. So you have integral minus log 2 to plus log 2. Function e power minus modulus of x dx. So what is your f of x here? So you see, by looking at the problem itself, you can understand it is of the form minus a to plus a. So அப்ப நீங்க உடனே even function odd function check பண்ணா போதும். So how do you do this?
Let f of x equal to the I
Okay, very good. Let f of x is equal to e power
e power
minus
minus
mod
mod
x.
x.
minus mod x. What is f of minus x here?
E power minus x.
e power
E power
minus
minus of minus
Minus
x,
x.
which is equal to e power,
e power
minus
minus x.
mod x only, which is equal to your
f of
Of
x.
f of x. So therefore, f of x is what function?
Even
Even
function.
function.
F of x is even function. So what happens to your I? Therefore, your integral minus log 2 to plus log 2 e power minus mod x dx becomes what? 2 times of
Integral 0 to log 2.
integral 0 to log 2. Okay, write it down. So we'll get integral 0 to log 2 e power minus mod x dx. Okay, so if it is integral 0 to log 2, positive la irukku illaya, positive la irundhuchina what happens to my modulus function?
Positive.
Positive ah irukum illaya. So what happens to this? So this becomes, since it is, okay, I'll write it on here. So I'll get 2 times of, since it is 0 to log 2 positive side, my mod becomes
e power minus x.
minus x. Very good. You understand, children? Because reason, I'll give you here. You know the definition of mod function. Mod function or role in a when
Equal
x is
to
negative, it is minus
minus
x.
x.
When x is positive, it
Positive
is
x.
plus x. That's it. So in 0 to log 2 under the positive under I'll get it like this. You happy, children?
Yes,
You
sir.
integrate it and tell me the answer. What you got? So how do you go about this?
Sorry, minus e4x
Minus.
from 0 to log 2.
Yes,
So
sir.
what is the integral of this?
Minus e4x. Minus e4 minus x.
No, minus e power
Power
minus x.
minus
0 to log 2 is the limit. So if I substitute it, I'll get 2 into, again if I take minus also, I'll get e power minus log 2 minus 0. Sorry, e power 0 no. E power 0. What is e power 0? Anything power 0 is 1. So I'll get minus 2 times of, correct? E power, can I say log 1 by 2? How, sir? Because minus log 2 can be written as log of 2 power minus 1, which is nothing but log of 1 by 2. Is that
yes,
okay?
sir. Yes, sir.
Power rule. I'm applying power rule here. So I'm just simplifying, children. That's it. Nothing great here. So since exponential and log are inverse function, so I get minus 2. So I get 1 by 2 minus 1. Again, I'll give you the reason here. So here the reason is what? Since e power log x is actually x. So whatever I have there, I'm getting it as such. Okay. So the final answer is going to be what then? So I'll get minus 1 plus 2. So the answer is 1. That's it. So next question. So integral 0 to a f of, you have f of x divided by f of x plus f of a minus x dx. So the path only, I think you can understand how to do this. The same, we did it for root of tan x, root cot x. So we need to evaluate this. Question is that evaluate. How do you do this?
Integral 0 to a f of x.
So exactly, you are identifying first the limit, but before starting this problem, you should always take it.
Let I.
ஏன்னா இந்த மாதிரி ப்ராப்ளம்ல இன்டெகிரல் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணும்போது you do it like this, and 0 to a இருக்கிறதுனால I can apply f of a minus x property, right?
Yes, sir.
So if I apply the property by applying the property, so we get I is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x divided by f of a minus x plus f of x, right?
Yes, sir.
dx. Everybody got the same? So I'm taking this as a first, and this I'll take it as a second equation. I'm going to add 1 and 2. What do I get if I add 1 and 2? So adding 1 plus 2, we get 2i, right? LHS becomes 2i is equal to 0 to a. Numerator, denominator is same, no?
Yes, sir.
Simply sit and watch something on Netflix.
So f of x
Plus f of a minus x. F of
numerator
x plus f of a minus x.
very good, plus f of a minus x dx.
Into dx.
So what is your 2i? 2y is integral 0 to a, you get only dx, which is equal to
X.
a. So your I is equal to, what's the answer?
a by 2.
A by 2. This we did already. Okay, so we'll do this problem now. Show that 0 to 1 tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of 1 minus x dx is equal to pi by 2 minus log 2 base e. Okay, so how do you do this problem? Consider as usual, you'll take என்ன எடுத்துக்குவீங்க first, let I is equal to, what you'll do children, 0 to 1, I'll take tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of
1 minus x dx.
1 minus x dx. Now the beauty here, like while looking at the problem, I think you'll understand what properties you can apply here. என்ன limit இருக்கீங்க, என்ன formula இருக்கு limiting?
0 to a.
0 to a, sir.
0 to a.
0 to a. Okay, so first before applying, can I simplify this first? I'm going to simplify this as tan inverse of x dx plus integral 0 to 1 tan inverse of 1 minus x dx. So what do I get next here is that I'm going to apply the property. First one I apply பண்ண தேவையில்லை, 0 to 1, I can simply have it as tan inverse of x dx. Whereas the second one, if I can apply, what do I get? 0 to 1, I get tan inverse of 1 minus 1 minus of minus, it becomes plus x dx. Make sense? I've applied the property. Everybody understood?
Yes, sir.
0 to 1 tan inverse of x dx plus this also becomes what? 0 to
Tan
1
inverse of x.
tan inverse of x dx. So this ultimately becomes, therefore your I becomes another 2 times of 0 to 1 tan inverse
Tan
of
inverse
x.
of x dx.
Okay, so can I integrate this directly? Tan inverse of x integrate பண்ண முடியுமா? I cannot integrate this directly. So what should I do? I have to go for the option of using UDV method. பண்ணலாமா?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so take, according to the isolate property, my u will become இங்க ஒண்ணுதான் இருக்கு, tan inverse of x. So what is your du then? 1 by 1 plus x. What is derivative of tan inverse of x, children?
1 by 1 plus x.
What is your dv? dv is your dx. So what is your v? Will become your x finally. So once this is over, what becomes, therefore your I becomes another 2 times of, what is your, it is of the form integral u dv. So what do you get? What is integral u dv? uv minus integral v du, right?
Yes, sir.
So it is actually of the form, I can take it as 0 to 1 u dv, which is nothing but 2 times of uv minus integral v du. So I'll write it down here for you, 0 to 1. So if I try to substitute those values, so 2 times of what is uv? X into tan inverse of x minus integral v, which is x du, which is dx by 1 plus x square. 0 to 1 limit. Makes sense? So inge pathina, you'll have the limit 0 to 1. So can I integrate this now? So here I have 2 times of, if I can simply have it as munadi substitute பண்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி, limit substitute பண்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி, I'll have it like this, 0 to 1. கீழ இருக்கிற derivative தான் மேல இருக்கு, but 1 by 2 is missing. 2 is missing. So 1 by 2 times of, can I say log of 1 plus x square, children?
Yes, sir.
Can I say?
Yes, sir.
So apply the limits. I'll apply it. So I'll get 2 times of, I'll get, what is tan inverse of 1? Pi by?
Pi by 4, sir.
Pi by 4. I get pi by 4 minus 0. முடிஞ்சு போச்சு. Minus 1 by 2 times of log 2. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Log 2 minus log 1 will become 0. So the answer is upon pi by 2 minus log 2 is your answer, which is your I. Easy. So I'll repeat whatever I've done here. Here I've done udv method. So you should know that this is of the form integral தனியா வேணா போட்டு காட்டுறேன். Integral x dx divided by 1 plus x square is nothing but கீழ இருக்கிற டெரிவேட்டிவ் நியூமரேட்டர்ல இருக்குது. is of the form integral என்ன ஃபார்ம்ல இருக்கு f dash of x dx divided by f of x form, right? Which is your log f of x, log mod f of x. You remember that property?
Yes, sir.
So, but what is missing? 2 is missing. So I'm multiplying and dividing it by 2. So this can be rewritten as, everybody understand now? So this is 1 by 2 times of log of 1 plus x squared. Aravind, you following?